Welcome back to Auto Legends, the place where horsepower meets storytelling. Today we're diving into something many SUV fans have been waiting for, an early look at the 2026 Nissan Pathfinder. It's bold, it's refined, and it feels like Nissan finally decided to pull the Pathfinder fully into the modern era. Let's get into it. Right away, the exterior makes a statement. The design language feels more muscular than ever, with a stance that's wider and a little more assertive, almost as if Nissan wants to remind everyone that the Pathfinder started as a rugged, body-on-frame SUV decades ago. Up front, the grille has grown, not obnoxiously large, but enough to give the Pathfinder real presence. The V-motion shape is sharper, with a more upright nose that helps the SUV look tougher and more truck-inspired. The headlights are slimmer and more focused, with a new signature LED pattern that makes the Pathfinder instantly recognizable at night. You get a sense that Nissan wanted to blend sophistication with aggression, and honestly, it works. Moving around the side, the proportions look more athletic than the previous generation. The shoulder line is straighter, the wheel arches are more pronounced, and depending on the trim, the wheels push closer to the corners for a sportier posture. Subtle black cladding hints at off-road capability, while the available two-tone roof injects a little adventure personality. From the rear, the taillights stretch wider, making the Pathfinder feel planted. The tailgate has clean surfacing with just enough sculpting to break up the mass, and the exhaust outlets are tucked away for a cleaner modern look. Overall, it's a design that balances family practicality with a strong, confident attitude. Inside, Nissan keeps things familiar but elevates the atmosphere. The cabin feels more premium than previous iterations, with nicer materials, tighter panel fitment, and a layout that's both practical and visually appealing. The dashboard is horizontally layered, giving the front row a more spacious impression. The center screen is large, crisp, and quicker to respond than before, making daily use a bit more seamless. The digital gauge cluster brings in a more futuristic touch while still being easy to read at a glance. Nissan keeps physical buttons for core functions like climate, which is always appreciated. The seats are comfortable, especially in the first two rows, with Nissan's zero-gravity design continuing to deliver great long-trip support. The third row is usable for kids or shorter adults, and the cargo space remains one of the Pathfinder's strengths. This isn't a full deep-dive interior review, but the big takeaway is that Nissan made the Pathfinder feel more upscale without sacrificing the practicality families expect. Performance is where the 2026 Pathfinder tightens things up. Power delivery feels smoother, and acceleration is more confident. The V6 engine remains the heart of the lineup, offering solid mid-range power for merging and passing. Nissan's tuning makes the SUV feel responsive without being overly aggressive. The transmission behaves more naturally now, especially under load, giving the Pathfinder a more refined driving feel. Ride quality strikes a good balance between comfort and control. It absorbs bumps with ease but doesn't float or wander at highway speeds. Steering has more weight to it, giving the driver confidence while still being easy to maneuver in parking lots. For those who venture off pavement, the available all-wheel drive system continues to deliver dependable traction, and the drive modes help adapt the SUV for dirt, gravel, or poor weather. In all, the 2026 Nissan Pathfinder shapes up as a meaningful step forward. It's stronger in its identity, better in its execution, and more enjoyable to drive. For families and adventure seekers alike, it delivers an SUV experience that feels modern, capable, and genuinely refined. This has been Auto Legends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.